Nanning was the person who put the remedy. Okay. Best description in Ellen's. Of course, Ellen did not brew on many people. I think so 6 brewers. I'm not very sure. From Umbelliferae family. Okay. Remedies prepared from basically have got lot of emotional trauma. Like one such example will be Konam, which belongs to that. There are many remedies which I use as a constitutional remedy, which seems very acute, like Ruta, I use constitutional. Aloe, I use as constitutional. Aethusa, I use as a constitutional. I will tell you, I can quote many successful constitutional cases from my practice on Aethusa. The recent one being of a severe backache due to spondylosis, and he improved very nicely to Aethusa. For 4-5 years, he never had a backache. So such deep acting remedy this is. So let us understand the areas of Aethusas. Okay. The first is he is a very closed person. Okay. Aethusa you can never give it to a very extroverted. Okay. Introverted, closed. Okay. So grief within, hurts within, leads to social separation, and then he is alone. Okay. Feels cannot communicate. Okay. Feels cannot communicate with human, as feels he cannot be understood. So he makes certain attempts. He will talk to himself. He will have severe anguish because of this. He may identify his state with a similar state, and here the similar state is an animal. It can be a cat, it can be a dog, it can be a bird, and with them there is a bonding, and with this bonding there is a love. So this is a very core phenomena of Aethusa. Now I'll give you a very nice example. Okay, so far clear? Okay. My first patient which I am talking about, okay, this drug I am grateful to Dr. George Vitulkas, because in 1999 when I went there I learned this remedy at a deeper level. Okay, so he stimulated me. Okay, and then from that stimulation I went upwards in my own world. Now the first and the most important thing which he informed me was the type of hurt which he has seen in his Aethusa patients. He said the hurt could be very small, very trivial, okay? But I have never seen that in my practice. What I have seen in my practice are the real deep hurts. Now this man I am talking about with a back problem, his problem was the mother. His mother always felt that his brother is more smarter, and the brother is more good, and brother is more good, and that. But in reality, this patient was doing everything for the mother. And he used to feel that I am doing so much for you, I take so much care for you, I love you so much. But you always love my brother and not me. He feels this for 28, 30 years of his life. He marries also, but he cannot express this to his mother ever. He internalizes this. I ask him a question, do you have an animal in the house? He says no. I said, why? He says, my house is very small. I said, why? He said, but my mother doesn't like animals. I said, why? He says, I love animals so much, but this is the restrictions. I said, you have two choices. This is what I told him. Get one animal in your house and don't take homeopathy. You will be cured. or take homeopathy and accept the restrictions from your mother. He says, I will accept the restriction from your mother, I will not buy an animal, and I will take homeopathy. You understand? Lifelong he could not say anything to his mother. What will he say about the animal? He loves dog. His wife also loves. So this was one case of how these things happen. Now, see the elder brother, the story of an elder brother. One more case of a lady. I have more male Aethusas than female Aethusas. I will tell you one more about the lady also. Now this lady had a problem with her father as a girl. Okay? The father used to always feel that his brother's children are more smarter than his own daughter. Okay? The father was an elder brother, eldest in the family, and so whenever the daughter will say that, but daddy, this is, as she is getting small marks, she is not this, she is not that, she is not that, but I am having all these prizes and I am working hard and I am getting good marks. And the father said, look, I am the eldest. I cannot praise you. I have to praise people below me, their children. Otherwise they will feel that I am doing injustice. But this is true. You praise only whom you see the performance, correct? If the performance is not good, don't praise. Okay? But she never told this to her father even once about the injustice. She will show her performance, but she will never say anything to the father. So this kind of thing that you hurt and you cannot speak and you cannot express. So this girl, when I asked her, do you really love animals? And she says, yeah, I love mule. And I said, you love mule? And but see, my father doesn't allow. I want to always carry a mule in my house, you know. In Hungarian, rabbit is known as mule. And horse is known as lo, and dog is known as kuchia, and cat is known as mashka. All she loved rabbits, and she was never allowed to bring rabbits in the house, even for one day. And she asked her father to take her to a pet shop in Crawford Market, but never. This is one very important aspect. So this animal and transform into animal, and the grief. So one way I have shown you, one way is animal. But the second way I have also shown you, he talks to himself. He remains withdrawn. So there are a lot of rubrics in Aethusa where you will see separation. Separation from the world, separation from the society, you know, all those separations. And he being all alone in the world. You understood this? And when he is separated, he is confused. He doesn't know anything. He forgets. So he may be a big doctor, he may be a big businessman, he may be, but when you meet him, you will see who made him a doctor, who made him this, how did he survive, you know, in his organization with this kind of confusion and memory. So they are basically very simple people. They do simple jobs. They do very simple thinking because they are really not good at many things, because they are really never smart. Because over the period of years, they have understood their confidence level has gone down, their smartness has gone down, only because they felt that I'm not good. And why am I not good? Because somebody has hurted me so badly. Somebody has told me that my brother is smarter than me. Somebody has told me that, you know, my nieces are more smarter than me. So then, I really feel about it. So this and this, they always keep it secret. They keep it hidden. They keep it within themselves, in a shell. And they don't disclose this. Okay? Now, let us take another very, first we show the rubric. Okay. Grief cannot cry. Ailments from being alone. You saw? Grief cannot cry, ailments from being alone, talking to animals. But see, this is okay. Now animals, it's okay. But do you know what will happen if I go into delusion? In delusion, we will think animals to be human beings and human beings to be animals. And when does one feel like that? When does one? When you feel you are in one with the other. So it's like Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ started Christianity and teaching, he said, I am the Son of God. And later on, in his later part of his life, that is after 15 years, he said, God and me are one. Why he said that God and me are one? Well, why initially he said I am a son of God? Same thing, no? Because initially he identifies that he is a messenger, but later on he identifies that he is a part of God. Same thing happens. Go to the delusion and you see, come, see, animals. Animals, persons are animals. See? Persons are animals. Persons are animals, rats, mice, insects. And see, delusion. Okay? Now the next part. So, Hardik, we are in the second part of Aethusa, the constitutional remedy, that they have prescribed Aethusa Cynapium as a constitutional remedy to a person, and Zuzana is since 1 week eating my brain. Teach Aethusa, so this lecture is dedicated to her. And the second aspect, what happens is that there is a degeneration. Being alone, being separated, the biggest degeneration that he gets is in relation to his fears. Aethusa have got a very, very strong fear of death. Now this is from the Allen's Brewing, you will see. This is not. And this fear becomes very characteristic when he goes to sleep. He always feels, I will never wake up from the sleep. Now patient is not going to tell you that, believe me. This symptom you will never get directly, but in indirect way, he will, these are the things. So when he falls sick, and even if he falls sick little, he has an anguish. I will tell you this. I will show the rubric of anguish in Aethusa. And then if the illness becomes little more, he immediately senses that, oh God, I am not going to get cured from this illness. Huh? I am surely going to die. And then you know what happens to him? Later on, he refuses to go to sleep. Why he refuses to go to sleep? Because he feels, in sleep anyway I am unconscious. Okay. Suppose I go to sleep and I never open my eyes only then. So maybe more than that it is more of consciousness. But Allen gives also the fear of death. So if I put these two ideas together, there is a strong fear of death because strong fear of going to sleep because he feels that he is going to die. Now look at this rubric of anguish which okay. Before that let me show you fear. Fear of closing the eyes, fear of dark, fear of death, fear of death. If he goes to sleep, he will fear. See, fear of death, sleep, die. If he goes to sleep, fear he will have a nightmare after. Fear death, sleep during. Fear death, sleep falling. Can you see? Fear sleep, close the eyes, sleep, you will never wake up. Fear sleep, go to sleep, fear to. So, fear of suffocation in the dark, fear of suffocation in the night. Can you see this? So, everything is related to a huge chunk of rubric. Silka. Fear, sleep, and death. In various sleep, lying down, closing the eyes, feels I will not wake up, feels the whole illness will get aggravated in the sleep and I will all. This is typical. This is the second block of, but again as I said, he hides the emotions. He suppresses the emotions. He is not connected with his emotions. He is absolutely an introvert. And he suffers in silence. So if you look on the grief silence, you will surely see Aethusa Cynapium. And Rukshin will show you grief silence. See? These are all my additions from my cases. Can you see this? I have made a lot of additions of constitutional prescribing in Aethusa Cynapium. So if you see the radar 10, you will see these are all my additions. See grief. Aethusa Master 33. Aethusa? Okay. So you have come to another very important aspect. Now what happens? This is what is one aspect of it. Now let us see that where does this Aethusa's problem come of idiocy, confusion, forgetting in examinations, correct? Cannot write the paper. In fact, people say fool's parsley. Correct? The common name of the remedy is fool's parsley. Why? Why is this happening to his memory? So write down. In Aethusa, the memory is affected because of deep grief. Because of deep grief, the memory is affected. That means that this grief is not related to love and romance. Which is the remedy? Hardik?
Phosphoric acid.
One more. Where you are disappointed in love. Where somebody says, darling, I love you and I will marry you and only you. And then after 1 year, you see him in cafe coffee day kissing another girl. And this Aisha looks at me and says, oh God, you cheater. And next day she forgets everything of her mind. Her memory is blank. There is no memory. She is weak. She cannot know who is this girl, whether she is Srivastava, whether it is Madhya Pradesh, whether it is Rosanna. She has lost the memory. Her parents are worried. They come to me and I said, oh, please don't worry. 1 dose of Heliborus will kill her. You have to give Heliborus. If you are very badly disappointed in love, Natasha, remember Heliborus if your memory is affected. If you go into depression after disappointment in love, phosphoric acid. Hardik is right. If you are jealous after disappointment in love and you want to say, I'll murder you, then you will take Hyoscyamus. And Susanna very well knows that Hyoscyamus mother tincture is very good for sleep. So, the memory. Okay? The memory part. And then we go to the last part of Aethusa Cynapium. Okay? The last part. And that is the mother-child relationship. Why the child is getting affected? Poor bonding with the mother. Poor bonding with the mother. And the child rejects everything that he has taken from the mother. Child rejects everything that he takes from the mother. How does it all start? My friend Dr. Didier Grangeorge explained to me this in a very nice way. This work belongs to Dr. Didier Grangeorge from France, who had his birthday just 10 days back. To begin with, the child is irritable. Okay? And with irritability, he wants sucking. Sucking. He wants to suck. Suck, Susanna. Putting nipple in the mouth and suck. Milk. Oh God, he is sucking, but he doesn't know what is the capacity of his stomach. Child sucks beyond the capacity and then rejects everything that he has sucked. Why? Because beyond the need, sucking beyond the need. Now, when does a child suck beyond the need? Only when the child feels that my mother is going to run away. My mother is not going to give me nipple the second time, so let me suck right now everything. You understood? My mother may not be next to me. My mother will die. My mother will join office. My mother will go to Hungary. Then who I should suck? The milk, because I am small. I am dependent on my mother. So I suck everything in 1 day. And then I vomit. But the next day is also the same. Because mother is still there and he sucks more. So this type of cycle, and then later on, mother gets very angry with the child. She doesn't want to give the nipple. The child keeps on crying. Because mother feels that her milk makes the child sick. But actually it's not the mother's fault. It is the fault of the child who sucks more than what is required. So would you like to see something about the child also? Let us see. Okay. See, anguish in children when sick. Can you see this? It's William Borey case, okay? Anguish in children when sick. Anguish in children in general. You saw? See, there is another rubric, sadness when alone. And there is another rubric, sympathetic towards animals. So this is the last aspect. Now, let us see that this happens all because of some trauma, some anxiety and some trauma. All the three factors. What is the compensation? This is all uncompensated state. That means that you are having some problem and you are reacting in this way. Correct? That you are depressed, you are anguish, you go towards the animal to find the love, you start communicating with the animal. You consider human beings as animals and you consider animals as human beings. Okay? But this is only when animal is available. Let's see if animal is not available. Then how do you try to neutralize that emotions which are hurt? One of the most important ways we talk. So write down. In compensation phase, Aethusa may talk a lot and can become completely extroverted. In a compensated stage, what is like just simple loquacity, some sub-rubric is also there. Okay, he's a sub, okay. The second thing is he wants to enjoy. Rukshin wants to enjoy, he wants to... No, there is a rubric, something to do with enjoy. So this is how he... I have not seen much of compensation in Aethusa compared to what hurt I have seen. Loquacity, cheerful and exuberant. I taught you exuberant in Khandala, if you remember. And what was the remedy I taught exuberant? Which remedy I said this is a very exuberant remedy? Okay.
Sorry.
But I gave you an example also. That if the mother comes to pick up the child and the child is so excited and he runs towards the mother and tries to hug the mother and the mother falls down. Correct? Do you remember this? You said something. Tell. Sina and I was talking in Tarantula, but I gave you another example also. Idiocy has got this exuberant state. So here you see cheerful, merry, all those things.